10 highly rated keyboards for your Apple computer that can replace the Magic Keyboard. Let's go. Okay, if you found this video, you're probably looking for an Apple keyboard, and again, the one that everyone likes to buy is the Magic Keyboard right here. So if you get like a 2017 iMac or something, this is the one that's Bluetooth enabled. It charges. There's no battery. I mean, there is a battery, but you don't have to install the battery yourself. You just basically charge it, and it works for maybe 30, 40 days, and then you recharge it. But those are about $100 to $120, so they're pretty expensive. So what I want to do today is just go through some of the low-end keyboards. I'm going to show you some mid-range keyboards. I'm going to show you some even high-end keyboards, and I'm actually going to show you a couple mechanical keyboards, for Apple computers, which a lot of people don't think mechanical switches are, they're either like the red switches, the brown switches. Those type of keyboards are usually for PC and gaming. I'm going to show you a couple you can actually pick up for Apple as well. So stay tuned. We're just going to go through 10 of them. These are all going to be highly rated, meaning like they got, over 4 to 4.5 stars out of 5. And a lot of people have purchased them and they work really well with Apple computers. So if you're interested in it, stay tuned for the video. Let's get into it. I'm going to show them to you really quickly one by one. All right, so here's the Magic Keyboard. It's $99. This is the one we're trying to not beat so much, but just come in a little bit under this and give you some different options. So this is the one most people go with. It doesn't have a lot of key travel, and that's one of the reasons I recommend some of these other ones. But let's start cheap. So the very first one I want to go through is the Arttech Ultra Slim keyboard. $17. It comes in black and white, as you can see. These are all going to be total keyboards. Obviously for Apple, they're going to have the Control, Option, Command keys, sometimes in different spots and stuff, but they're going to have them. And with this keyboard, you can see the rating on it. It has a 4.6 out of 5 with over almost 700 ratings, so it's very, very highly rated. This does come with 2 AAA batteries, or you need to put them in there. But at the end of the day, if you want something really cheap that replaces, that's kind of small, the same kind of shape as the Magic Keyboard, this one's good. If we move up a little bit, this is another one that I recommend. I actually have this one. This is the Omotion Ultra Slim keyboard, and you could see this one. I mean, this one's got 4.4 out of 5, really good rating. It's got over almost 6,000 people bought this. It comes in black, pink, and white. And same thing, it comes with, you need 2 AAA batteries on this one, and it does have all the Apple keys and everything else. So if you look at this, I mean, it's nothing special. It's going to be, it's 0.2 inches slim, so it's a very almost same form factor than the actual Magic Keyboard, but it does have a little bit more raise on it, if you can see in this picture over here. So it's a little bit easier to type on, believe it or not. It's not, I wouldn't classify it as good as that, but for what, 1/5, 1/6 the cost, it's not a bad one. Let's keep moving now. So if you get a little bit higher in cost, this is $29, and this is actually, McCauley is one of the names that you can find a lot of keyboards on, and this is a wired keyboard. Some people like wired keyboards. So if you want an aluminum silver keyboard that has an aluminum feel or look to it, so that you can actually match it with your MacBook or your iMac or whatever you have, this one's highly rated again, 4.3 out of 5, 731 ratings, only $30. It is wired again. Some people like the wired on it, and it's more or less because of the fact that they don't have to deal with Bluetooth disconnecting. It's always always fast, always going to work. This one does not have like any type of the numbers pad or anything like that. It's a pretty basic, but it is going to give you a bigger keyboard with this, so it's a little bit easier to type on than some of those smaller ones, and it's only $29.99. Again, I'm going to have links to all these in the descriptions. All right, moving up the list, here's another one by McCauley. It's a Bluetooth wireless keyboard. So if you want that Bluetooth functionality, this is a good one. This is not, obviously it's not wired, it's Bluetooth. So it doesn't take up any ports. It's going to have a little bit different dimensions, and it has the numeric pad there. It's 17.3 inches long by 5, so it's a lot more comfortable to type on. It's going to be a lot longer keyboard. This one, again, has a really good rating, 4.4 out of 5. It's got 157 ratings, but this is about $50 as well, so it's a pretty good cost on this keyboard. This is a trusted name. If you look for this name on Mac keyboards, they make these type of rogue keyboards that you can use on Macs and stuff. You see them a lot like in Best Buy or sometimes at Tiger Direct and stuff. Anyways, they make a lot of different versions, but this one looks a little bit different. It has like the rounded keys and stuff, and it has that aluminum kind of hint to it. So if you like that, this one might be good, and it's highly rated at the $50. Let's keep moving on though. Here's another one. This one's going to be another wired one, but it's a little bit higher end. So this is going to be $48.99. The McCauley Ultra Slim, but at the end of the day, you can go ahead and take a look at this. It works with all different types of your Mac products. It's about $50 as well. Again, it has that 4.2 out of 5 rating. The reason I wanted to show you this one, though, is because it does look a little bit different. If you can look at it, it does have the square keys. It does have the rounded bottom on it, so it sits a little bit lower profile. It does have the numeric pad as well. It's, this is just a different look. If you can see here, take a look at how the scissors, the keys are as well. They have a little bit more key travel. So this is okay. I mean, this is one that I've actually typed in this before. It's a pretty good one. So, we're just looking for some alternatives that have, higher ratings. Let's keep going down the list. This is a great company, Tachi. They basically make a lot of good Apple products. A lot of people know about this. This is the Tachi aluminum USB wired keyboard. And again, it is the USB, it does have a USB connection. It's wired, and it's about $60. They make, this is space gray. They do have just a normal gray one as well. But these are going to be a little bit higher end. I mean, they're going to be machined and they're going to be aluminum. So if you like that kind of look and feel, and these again have those kind of rounded keys, this one's not too bad. It's got 316 ratings, and it's got a 4.3 to 5, so it's a really nice keyboard. If we go down here, you can take a look at them. It says a stunning addition to your Mac setup. So they really go after the look and feel and the quality on these. It's got the aluminum edges and customized for Mac OS. So it's a higher quality keyboard than the ones I showed you before. And it is wired, that's the one thing. So it's $59.99. All right, we have 4 more back, and probably the best for last, so stay tuned with us here. So the next one is a Tachi Compact. This is a Bluetooth backlit Bluetooth keyboard, and again, it's compatible with all your Mac products. It's got a little bit different looking than the other one, but the key difference is it's Bluetooth. Again, they have all the quality, machined aluminum, has a different, you can take a look at all the different keys. Definitely have links in the description. But, long story short, this is just an upgraded version of the one I just showed you. They do have some accessories you can add to it over here if you want to. But at the end of the day, this is very similar to the last one, and because of that Bluetooth functionality, it's $79.99. So we're getting a little bit closer to the cost of the Magic Keyboard, but it's going to give you a little bit better typing experience for sure, just because of the size of it. And you get the keypad for numbers if you want that, and it's backlit. So those are some advantages there for the cost. And you get $10 off instantly, if you do the Amazon Pay card and stuff. So you can get the cost down a little bit. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see what else we have here. This is one that I kind of say it's Amazon choice. It's 216 ratings. $60. This is the McNally again. McCauley, I keep saying it wrong, but it's basically a wireless solar keyboard. So if you're one of those people that like to, just have something a little bit different, here's the white version of it, and here's the black version. You can see on the top of it, it has some cell pads, or where it charges from the light. So you can basically keep this in a room with maybe a light overhead you, or just like a desk light, and it'll charge this keyboard for you. And it's got a pretty good rating, over 4 out of 5 for sure. So it works really well. And if you're just kind of one of those people, it's probably not going to be perfect. Battery might be better, but if you're into the environment and stuff, this is one that you might want to use. It's just something that kind of looks cool. It's a conversation piece, and it's going to be pretty nice to type on. It is got that raised thing on the bottom as well. So if you like that a little bit more of an angled keyboard, this one will work well, but it is highly rated. So this is one, just for those people that like to save the environment out there. Let's keep going. So the next one is going to be the KeyTron K2 Bluetooth mechanical keyboard. So again, this is what I said before. A lot of people don't realize this is $74.99 only. It does have a 4.4 out of 5, 220 ratings. This is a mechanical keyboard for your Mac, and this one comes with various types of switches, but look how cool this is. It does have that raised edge again, 6 degree angle. It does have plastic, frame, but still, it's mechanical, and you can get this with, let's see here, I believe you can get it with, it's got the different types of switches. So this one's got blue switches. Then you can either do this one, white switch, or you can do, brown switch on the last one, or a red switch. So it's got brown, red. So it's got different types of mechanical switches depending on the version you like. And what that means basically is if you're not familiar with keyboards, brown switching and red switching has a different feel to it, different types of hardness of press and things like that. So definitely check these out or read a little bit more about it. But these are going to give you that kind of old IBM type feel. And finally, the last one I wanted to show you is very similar to this one. In fact, it's very, very similar, but it does have the numeric pad there. You can see it, but it is another mechanical keyboard. And again, this one's getting even closer, $89. This one has 42 ratings, a 4.3 out of 5. But again, if you like that old IBM type, where it clicks when you type, you can either go with the red, the brown. I forget this one. What is this one here? The blue. Let's go through them all, I guess. Blue, brown, and red. So people that obviously are in gaming and stuff, they'll know what that means. But if you don't, go ahead and you can research. Maybe it'll tell you what you might like a little bit better before you actually go out and buy one. Anyways, I'm going to have links to these. I just wanted to show people what are some alternatives. There's a lot of different keyboards out there, but it seems like everyone has that, the Magic Keyboard. So I hope this helps people out a little bit. So at the end of the day, a lot of people think this is the only option for Apple keyboards, and really spending $100 to $150 on a keyboard seems kind of ridiculous. So I wanted to give people some other options. You can definitely pick up a pretty good quality keyboard, whether it's for your MacBook, your Mac Mini, even a MacBook Pro or something where you want to just basically be able to type a little bit further from the screen. You can pick these up, and you can pick them up. I showed you ones from 20 bucks, 17, 16 bucks, all the way up to like maybe $80 or $90. While the Magic Keyboard is usually made for the device, it works really well. But again, if you want something different, you want something with a little bit more key travel, or if you want something with the numeric pad, go ahead and check these out, and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so you guys know I make videos on Apple computers, PCs, and a whole bunch of other stuff, so if you can subscribe, it's going to help me out. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye.